Hey guys, AnimCap here. Today I'll continue recapping you the story about Chainsaw Man. Denji jumps into the demon and starts cutting him with his chainsaws. The demon screams in pain, but Denji continues to tear him apart. Demon says that Denji won't kill him because his heart isn't here. Everyone is shocked when they see how he's fighting with the demon. Then Power says that Denji is running out of blood and soon he will pass out. Infinity Demon says that he was much stronger before and now he's weak. Himeno remember what Kishibe said about devil hunters. He told her that her previous colleague died because he was normal. Kishibe thinks that devils afraid of insane people because they don't know what to expect from them. Then scene switch to the Himeno and Aki conversation. Himeno asks Aki to join private hunters with her but he refuses her offer. Himeno thinks that Aki probably will die in the battle with Gun Devil. After that we came back to the present. Denji continues fighting with the devil but he got knocked out. But Himeno's ghost hand starts his cord and he gains consciousness and continues fighting. Himeno thinks that Denji probably will kill Gun Devil because he's kinda insane. Denji screams that he invented Infinite Engine. He drinks Devil's blood by tearing him apart and can't die because the blood heals him. Himeno gets back to Aki telling him that Denji fighting with Infinity Devil around 3 days. She also says that the battle ended and we see that Infinity Devil begs Denji to kill him. He shows him his heart, apologizes and asks Denji to end his suffer. Denji kills Demon and everyone gets from the hotel. Denji also finds piece of weapon devil and passes out. Himeno and Power will took Aki and Denji to the hospital. While Arai and Kobani should explain what happened in the hotel. Few days later we see Himeno and Aki killed another devil and Himeno proposes them to go in the bar where everyone will drink and talk about all this situation. We also finds out that Arai with Kobani wants to quit so Himeno hope that they will change their mind after that. Aki accepts the offer but wants to go out on this week so Sei can call Makima with them. Himeno asks him does he know who Denji is and did he ask Makima about him because previous devil seems like new Denji. A few days later our crew meets up at some bar. I won't tell you the names of all these people, soon you'll find out why. Everyone drinks and eats. We see that Denji barely can read. He remembers about the kiss and asks Himeno about that and she answers that he will get the kiss when she'll drink more. This guy tells Denji to tell everyone his contract with the devil because every new man must say about that, to which Aki replies that he shouldn't tell anyone about his contract. Arai tells that he has a contract with the Fox Devil just like Aki and Aki explains that Fox Devil has good relationships with the people and a lot of hunters has contract with him. Kobani also says that she has a contract with the devil but she won't say which one. Denji says that he will get a kiss today and suddenly Makima appears before him asking him about that. Scared Denji denies his previous words about kiss. But Himeno asks will they kiss today and Denji says yes. He decides to change the topic and tells Makima how he killed and found Gun Devil part. Then Aki asks her about Denji. Makima tells that she will tell him if Aki outdrinks her. Himeno also joins them, but they ends up losing. After some time Himeno starts kissing Denji.
You are dead!
And he can't believe that it's actually happening but suddenly this happened. Everyone is shocked by this scene and Power says that Denji will eat anything that tastes like food. Denji ends up throwing up in the toilet where Arai tries to cheer him up. After that everyone heads home and we see that Denji is carried away by Himeno. After some time we see that Denji is laying on the bed and Himeno appears and gives him some beer. She can't remember how Denji got here and also can't understand why does he and Aki likes Makima so bad. And after that she lies besides Denji and asks him does he want to do it. Himeno finds a lollipop in his pocket and asks him about it. Denji recalls his time with Makima after the welcome party before Himeno took him home. Denji confides in Makima that since his first kiss turned out awful, would he forever remember the taste of puke every time he attempts to kiss a girl. Makima tells him that he will experience a lot of new things in his life, most of which will preoccupy him too much to think about how awful his first kiss turned out. Makima tries to pacify Denji by giving him a lollipop that she has. She tells him to consider it as an indirect first kiss and try to remember it in place of the awful kiss with Himeno. She instructs him to take the pills just before he goes to bed and walks off. Presently Denji sleeps on the floor after refusing Himeno's advances as he insists that his first time must be with Makima as his reward after killing the Gun Devil. Denji wakes up to Himeno's breakfast in the morning. Over the food she inquires to be sure she did not take advantage of him while she was drunk as she is unable to remember the events of the previous night. Denji replies smugly that he would not want a piece of someone that pukes on others. He boasts that his first time will be with Makima. Relieved by knowing she had just escaped imprisonment she leaves him be. As she watches him eat, she remarks that he is odd, as most people will feel very awkward after such an encounter. Denji unsurprisingly tells her that he does not reject free food. Himeno asks if he likes Makima, and he affirms that he likes her a lot. Denji further tells her that even if Makima has a bad attitude, he will like her. Regardless, Himeno takes up the task of matching, making them both. She proposes that they form a secret alliance which will favor both of them in getting what they want. She will help him get Makima, and in turn he will help her get the Aki because she really likes him. Himeno tells Denji that she likes Aki's face the most, and he makes the deal. Himeno tells him that they are no longer co-workers but friends. To that effect, she tells him to occasionally come over with Aki, Power, and himself for breakfast. On the way to Makima's meeting destination, she tells her partner that she is hungry. He reminds her that she has a lunch meeting so she can eat by then, but she insists on eating as she will be hungry again at the lunch meeting. Said to arrive at, she tells that she dislikes meeting with the executive they are going to see as they are intimidating. Makima recalls the hangout of the previous day and its memories. Suddenly, armed men stood up from their midst and shot Makima and her partner. In the street, more armed men surround other members of public safety and shoot at them. Meanwhile, our crew are hanging out in a cafeteria. Power asks to Himeno how their night was. As they continue their conversation, a man from another table begins to interfere in their discussion. He talks about how he had the privilege of living a rich and good life under his grandfather, who was a yakuza. Unlike some people that had just transitioned from poverty to comfort, which is an indirect reference to Denji. He tells Denji that everyone loved his granddad. Aki grows suspicious of the man. He leans in to ask Denji if he knows the strange man. The stranger brings out a picture and shows Denji, telling him that he knows the gun devil is after Denji's heart. In a swift movement, what seemed like a harmless conversation turns violent as the stranger fires a round of shots into Denji's head. Flying Aki uses Fox Devil, but the devil got killed by that guy. The armed man turns into a katana devil. Aki pulling his sword and engages the armed man. He shouts to Power to stop Himeno's bleeding while he continues with the fight. Soon he defeats the armed man with 3 thrusts of his sword, and by invoking the devil he is in a contract with, he gains a victory. Looking around, Aki sees the discarded gun on from the armed man, which is unlawful as only the police and devil hunters are legal carriers of firearms. A young lady named Sawatari emerges. She compliments Aki's skills and tells him that a few more stabs and he will die. Going over to the armed man, she helps him to his feet in the form of a devil. He tells Sawatari that he failed because he underestimated Hiyakawa. She pushes him forward and tells him to rectify his mistake by killing Hiyakawa. The katana devil stabs him through the back and Aki falls on his knees. Afterwards, Himeno strikes a deal with the ghost devil. She requests everything she has to use in fighting for Hiyakawa, and in turn it can take away everything. The ghost devil generates several arms and joins in the fight. Himeno starts losing her body, but she would rather die than Aki because he is exceptionally kind. She recalls how he cries privately whenever some of the rookies under him die. Himeno begs him not to die so that when she dies he will cry for her. Sawatari calls up a snake to swallow them, draining out Himeno's remaining strength. Everything blanks out as the huge snake comes out of nowhere. The snake disappears and we see that everything is left from Himeno is her clothes and eye patch behind. And that's the end of the video. I hope you liked it. First season of anime already ended and next recap probably will be last one. Thanks for watching and I'll see you later.